I want to play you a great, entertaining, satirical ad that was put out by RFK's running mate, Silicon Valley entrepreneur and liberal, Nicole Shanahan.
Are you or your loved ones suffering from illnesses such as TDS, also known as Trump derangement syndrome? Do you dismiss or deny the current issues facing our country, such as historic inflation, illegal immigration, corporate corruption, World War III escalations, and the chronic disease epidemic? Are you willing to elect someone who was the least popular vice president in modern history, and who offers no policy or vision for America simply because your brain keeps telling you anyone but Trump? If so, you might be struggling from TDS. Introducing Independence. Independence allows you the freedom to finally think independently once again. Instead of believing everything you hear from the mainstream media, independence allows for constructive critical thinking.
I used to hear people on the news say things like,
Donald Trump and the movement he has encouraged are a threat to democracy.
and I instantly believed it. With independence, I now realize the media is run by the Democrat elite, who are a corrupt oligarchy that censors free speech, silences political opponents, supports forever wars, and abandons democracy by anointing its candidates.
Independence may not be for everyone. If you enjoy being lied to about your president's cognitive abilities, support Orwellian totalitarianism, or are excited about communist fiscal policy, independence may not be right for you. Common side effects of independence may include an awakening of rational thought, successfully identifying propaganda, freedom of choice, loss of hatred, anti-narcissistic behavior, and love of democracy.
I used to blindly hate whoever my party was running against. I didn't care about facts or policy because I was hopelessly indoctrinated. With independence, I'm much more interested in policies that uphold democracy, and I truly care about the health of our country and its citizens.
Ask your doctor if independence is right for you, and enjoy your freedoms once again.
That's a fantastic advertisement. And note that this is put out by a lifelong liberal that has helped the Democratic Party, that has donated over $100 million to the cause, that helped Chuck Schumer get Democrat senators elected in Georgia during the runoff in 2020, something that she now calls the biggest mistake of her life. Literally an exact quote. Now, why would a lifelong Democrat, liberal, be putting this out? Because as she stated, she sees Kamala Harris and the Democratic Party winning power again as an existential threat to the United States. And this is what you've turned former Democrats into. I'm a former Democrat, and I will never vote for this party ever again. I don't care if they have Jesus running for them. I'm not going to trust the DNC. They'll probably just assassinate him and put him up on a cross to get their preferred candidate in, as they did with Joe Biden. And I'm not comparing Joe Biden to Jesus. But yes, it is an existential threat. Yes, we are closer to World War III and a nuclear exchange than ever before. Yes, they want to raise taxes into the stratosphere to pay for student loan forgiveness that goes out to their constituents, to pay for the health care of illegal aliens that are streaming across our border and have now taken over apartment buildings, as Venezuelan gangs recently did. All of this is going on in the same vein. They have in California decided to give $150,000 loans to illegals, not to legal residents of the state. Illegals are now being taken care of with your taxpayer dollars. And they just want more and more of this. And so she's now flip-flopping, she would say, on some of her past policies. For example, wanting to ban fracking completely. Today she's in favor of it. She's not flip-flopping, she's lying. The Democrats have weaponized the justice system. They are going after Donald Trump's lawyers who advised him in a legal capacity and removing their ability to practice law and to make a living. They want to end free speech. Mark Zuckerberg the other day came out and stated the fact that the Harris-Biden administration had put tremendous pressure on Facebook and had, in fact, warned them about Burisma, not just something about Hunter Biden. They went more in depth, apparently. And now these people that want to stymie free speech, that have installed a woman that received 0 delegates in the 2020 election, a woman who they stated was an albatross around Joe Biden's neck, or in other words, she was insurance that he wouldn't be decapitated as president, despite the fact that we all knew that they had installed a dementia patient. Now the party that is protecting democracy is going after RFK. Now they've installed a woman who has lower approval than Biden did, and they're trying to make her the second coming of Barack Obama. This woman that can't string a sentence together, that can take 21 years to explain the inflationary effects and what she's going to do about them. She has 0 charisma, 0 speaking ability, and this is the person that they want to have negotiate with President Xi and Vladimir Putin when she needs to bring her emotional support animal, as Scott Jennings of CNN referred to him originally, Tim Waltz, on with her for a CNN interview that they're refusing to release the transcript, that they are not releasing in full, that they are editing to make her look better. This is who Nicole Shanahan is going after, and stating, we cannot have this woman, we cannot have the same party that is suing to keep RFK off of ballots, and now suing to keep him on when he wants to go off. This is the party of democracy that wants to give you a fair shake. You think that they don't cheat behind the scenes when you see what they're doing in front of you? This is an existential threat, and that is why Nicole Shanahan and her team released this awesome commercial. TDS, know somebody who has it? Show them this message. Peace out, everybody.